I'm in Morocco and it's the month of Ramadan, the holiest month of the year for Muslims. It's a time for fasting, prayer, spiritual reflection and community. I've chosen to visit Marrakech during Ramadan to learn more about this very important part of the Moroccan culture. During Ramadan, the majority of residents fast during daylight hours and break their fast at sundown. Yaya is a local from Marrakech and he's showing me some of the typical Moroccan foods that people break the fast with.
So you are from Marrakech?
I'm from Marrakech. I was born here, grew up here, study here.
So you are what they call Marrakeshi.
Marrakeshi, yes.
Marrakeshi.
I am 100% Marrakeshi, 1000%.
So
I was born in Marrakech. When we were child, our parents used to give us a trail mix, instead of money. It was like a tradition here. For some religious day, or some day off or whatever, they could give us some trail mix instead of money. And when we started to grow up, we realized we don't want money, no more trail mix.
I was going to say, well, did you like it or did you want the money?
We loved
you wanted the money?
No, after 14 years, we started to love money.
And then you want the money. Let's have a look.
Let's have a look, mix it. Do it in a Moroccan way, mix it like that.
So it's all different kinds of
all the
nuts.
Different kinds, yes. Peanuts, some sweet peanuts, some peanuts with cheese in the top. This is Anas.
Anas?
Yes.
Hi. Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Oh, so these are all the
This is the land of sweets, yes.
Wow, there's so many sweets.
Please, take the triangle one. This two kind of sweets, no way to have a Moroccan wedding without this.
No way to have a Moroccan.
This one is fried, dipped in honey, and this one is grilled. And it's 100% Okay, this one is peanuts with almonds, and this one 100% almonds.
100%. Okay, and this is what you have when there's like a wedding.
Yes, like when you have a wedding, you have like a red carpet, for example. When you enter, like the ladies will serve you like that some sweets.
Some sweets.
Sweets
okay.
from here, and the tea and juice from the other one.
And what's it called?
Brewat.
Brewat.
Yes, brewat. And you can try this one as well. This is shabakia with almonds. This is the sweet of Ramadan. We'll have it with the soup. We'll have it later.
Wow. So you have the harira soup?
Harira soup.
Harira soup with a
with the shabakia or with the
shabakia.
Yes.
So, wow. Amazing. This is very nice. How do I
this
say?
Is Anas. This
Anas.
is her
How do I
mom.
say very tasty? Oh, your mum? Your
family.
mum? She makes everything. Really?
Yes.
Benin.
Yes.
Benin.
Thank you. I'm taking you in a street dates from 16th century.
So very old street.
We call it Street of Palaces.
Street of Palaces?
Yes,
How do you say in Arabic this word?
Aqsor.
Aqsor.
Luxor.
Luxor.
Yes.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
These windows, we call them Musharabi windows.
Musharabi?
Yeah, it's a very conservative architecture.
I guess the riads and the homes, they never have windows looking out to the street.
Exactly.
They have them
look
looking
inside
to the courtyard for like privacy.
Yes.
Is that to do with like also the religion?
Yes.
Like more conservative?
Because we don't want also our ladies to be seen by people outside.
Okay, so you have the windows look inside to the courtyard.
Exactly.
Ah.
The Moroccan crepe or the Moroccan pancake.
And what's it called in like Morocco?
Mesemen.
Mesemen.
And there is no way to be in Morocco and don't try this.
You have to try the Moroccan
You have to
crepe.
try it. It goes for breakfast or for afternoon tea. Moroccan people eat 5 times a day.
5 times?
First breakfast, second breakfast, afternoon tea, lunch, afternoon tea, and dinner.
And dinner.
And we are not fat, we're okay.
So this is like a snack.
It's like a snack.
Like a pre-dinner snack.
Exactly. We'll try one very good. This is this one. This is the Moroccan soup.
This is what you break the fast
Exactly.
traditionally with.
And you'll have it in a special time because this is the time that we break the fast.
Okay.
It's now. This is shabakia and this is dates.
Shabakia.
Moroccan way to do it is to start with the date first, or shabakia, and add the soup. I will explain for you about the soup. The base is tomato with some dry vegetables, dry legumes.
Tomato with some dry vegetables.
Chickpeas, lentils, rice, and the spices is ras el hanout.
Ras el hanout.
Yes.
I love that.
And the paprika. Yes, and it's mixed and thick with the wheat flour.
And that's
And harira soup. And this is how 90% of Moroccan people break the fast on Ramadan.
So it's still, even for the younger generation, like they go home, and even with their parents and families. So it's not like you grow up and then you're like, okay, I'll do something different.
No. Here we keep the traditions.
So always with the family.
Always with the family.
Even if you have children.
Yes.
So you go take your children to your parents.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's really nice.
That's sweet.
That's amazing.
After eating, many Muslims attend special prayers held in the mosques. It's a very moving scene to see so many people come together during this holy month, and many Moroccans will tell you that this experience brings them closer to God. During Ramadan, people spend more time with their families and loved ones. Yaya has kindly invited me to his home to cook and eat the traditional Iftar meal with his family.
We live in front of the mosque.
Oh, there are more. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yes. This is the tagine. She wants it first.
Oh, this is the tagine.
Yes.
So is it that this pot?
Huh? This is the pot, yes.
It's actually called the tagine.
This is the tagine.
I didn't know that you cook it like that, like straight in the tagine. That's quite cool. Do people eat this a lot?
Yeah.
For dinner?
For dinner or for breakfast?
Breakfast as well?
Not this breakfast for Ramadan, not our...
Okay, not your normal breakfast, but during Ramadan,
yeah, we
it's very,
eat it, yeah.
you eat it during Ramadan. Put some tomatoes in there now. Smells very, very delicious. He's so cute.
What? You tell me I won't.
Malik, he doesn't fast because he's too small.
He's too small.
So what age do you start fasting here?
For women, it's when we have our period.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we start fasting.
You start fasting. What do you like? What do you like about it? Like, how does it make you feel, I suppose?
You know, in our religion, it's the way how you feel like poor people, if they don't have to eat, don't have to drink. We help each other. This is Ramadan. It's not just not eating. Then you say we'll show you how to make a Moroccan tea. Put like 4 spoons or like 3 because it's really big.
All fresh mint.
Yes, it is fresh. See?
Smells so good. All of it?
Yes, of course.
Oh wow, that's a lot of mint, huh?
Yeah, because we love it. And then with the sugar, you see how it looks?
Sugar.
Yes, and then you squish it in there. See, so you can put the mint in the tea.
And I leave the sugar in, yeah? Why do you go really high up?
So they can make the bubbles.
And is that like a tradition that they have?
Yeah, because if the tea was a lot of bubbles, it's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
That means it's a good tea.
Yes,
if it's got a lot of bubbles.
Incredible tea.
It smells so good. This is the sunset. Eat it with the sweet at the same time. But you don't dip it. No, you don't dip it. Wow. I guess like with the younger generation, that they also want to fast and they want to pray.
Yeah, so my parents, like all the parents, they have to educate their children how to like. They told them what's gonna happen to them if they don't fast. They told them all the dangers. Like God should he will never ever forgive you if you break your fast. He can forgive you everything, but not fasting.
Wow.
Yeah.
مسكينة ملك.
شكرا. You guys need more tea?
So good. I'm okay, thank you. It's like a traditional entertaining room in a Moroccan house. They call it a salon. So it's traditional for the mother to decorate the entertaining room. Morocco's landscape is dominated by the mighty Atlas Mountains, and their snow-capped peaks can be seen from the city of Marrakech. These mountains are home to the indigenous people of Morocco, known as Berbers, although they call themselves AMAZIGH, or the Free People in the Tamazight language. Thousands of years ago, the AMAZIGH ruled all of North Africa, largely through different tribes. I'm on my way to a local AMAZIGH village called Imlil, an hour and a half from Marrakech. I'm going there to learn more about the Berber culture. Lahcen is a local mountain guide who runs his own lodge and shows visitors around the village of Imlil. You can feel that you're at a high altitude. Feels like there's less air.
The meaning of Imlil, it means white.
White.
It comes from a Berber term which is Umlil.
Omlil.
Yeah, and they named it during the winter time when everything it does cover by snow.
No.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Good to be here.
Hello.
You're welcome.
Wow. A beautiful
Yes.
view. Amazing.
Welcome.
Thank you. So these are all Berber settlements?
So we are in Berber countryside and we are all Berbers and we are the originated population who lived in Morocco.
When the Arabs came
Yes.
to Morocco, they got on because were the cultures similar?
There is no big difference
In the
right
culture.
in the culture because the religion becomes by Islamic religion. So Berbers are the Muslims as well and Arabs are Muslims. So mostly we are concentrating with everything that comes in the Quran.
And the Berbers have their own language.
In Berber there are about 4 different dialects.
So the dialects are very different.
Yes,
depending on what region of
which
Morocco.
region, which town, which area. Now, the Berber language now it becomes an official language right now. It's starting to teach it at school as well as an official language.
Wow, very interesting. Lahcen is taking me to meet a local AMAZIGH family who have kindly offered to show me their local culture during this holy month.
This is Hussein.
Malini? Hussein.
We say marhaban
Marhaba.
means welcome.
Marhaban. Do you live in this village?
Yeah, I'm from here.
From here?
Yeah.
Have you always lived here?
Always, yeah.
Always?
I studied some years in Marrakech, but always I live in here.
What do you like about living in this region, in this village?
Of course, yeah. Small village is more quiet. and,
Peaceful?
yeah. People very friendly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I suppose because it's small, everyone knows each
Exactly.
other, right?
Yeah, right, yeah. Here we have cherries and walnut and apple. All white one is cherry. Green one is apple. Black one is walnut.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Allah.
What's it called, the bread?
Agrum.
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 Agrum. Moroccans, they like a lot of bread, right?
Of course, yes, it's like obligation each meal, yeah.
Each meal.
Yeah, exactly.
Do people still, everyone makes, the bread in this way here,
Yeah,
in this village?
Not all, but still people do it like this, yeah.
They do it like this.
Yeah.
They prefer it because it gives a better taste,
Yeah, exactly.
doing it in this way.
Better with wood, it's natural, not like...
Not like an oven,
Yeah, not like with gas.
Or gas.
Yeah,
and that results in like a better flavour.
yeah.
That's a tagine. Oh, wow.
أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
We just heard the call to prayer just on top of the terrace here in this family's home, and it's just like just feels very special. You can just see like everyone kind of gathering around the mosque waiting for the call to prayer, and then they're going to pray now before they break the fast. But it's just a very eye-opening experience. The life here in this rural part of Morocco is so different from city life and from Marrakech, and there's a real feeling of like a community here, and especially during Ramadan as well, when everyone is fasting, and it's just very special to come here, and especially in the month of Ramadan, and be able to experience it. So you can see everyone's coming out of the mosque now, and everyone's like rushing back home to break the fast. I'm assuming they're probably really like excited to be able to eat and drink. Here they like to mix a lot of like savoury with sweet,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Looks so delicious.
Open it.
Open it.
Take
Take
by two hands.
two hands and then
Yeah.
dip. And you dip it.
Yes. Dip it. Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Always take just small. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
You can tell them that it's so good that it's hard not to take like a big piece.
First time is not easy, so.
Very good. Benin. Bisaha.
Saha. So
Bisaha.
enjoy it.
Bisaha.
Yeah.
Bisaha. Enjoy. It's nice how everyone, you know, gathers around.
Yeah.
Cat wants to join in. Such an amazing experience coming here and sharing like this dinner with the family, and it's been really amazing to spend time with the locals and the community and see like what their local life is like and what it's like during Ramadan as well. So we had a good sleep and it was very, very silent in the night, but we did get woken up, I think around 5 in the morning, the call to prayer, and there is like a mosque right outside the lodge, but it's really nice to hear it in the morning, and it's just like a very magical when you just kind of wake up and it's all dark and you hear the call to prayer. And today I think we're going to head into the mountains and do some hiking, walk through the Berber villages. I think there's a waterfall nearby as well, which we're going to check out. People are starting to clean their clothes and their rugs in preparation for the end of fasting, the end of Ramadan, when they welcome guests. So you can see the lots of beautiful handmade rugs that are hanging, drying. It's pretty cool, like every so often you'll find, you'll see the mules coming by. That's the way they transport everything around the villages.
One of the main incomes that locals are having here, their incomes, it's from agriculture and from tourism. The most important things that they grow is the walnut. And then the second one, which is the apple trees. And the walnut and the apple always grows in a high altitude.
You can see now the irrigation channel, and the water is really, really clear because it's the snow that from the mountains that has melted. It makes its way down, but it certainly looks refreshing.
Yes.
والحسنة اللي غاسي بنبرين بدنا الدين الله البراهيم لا يتعدي كنت حسنا قصري.
He's making from the racing of the walnut. He's making this stuff basically to let it to dry, and then they will take it to the market to sell it in the market. And this, it's like brushing the teeth and brushing the mouth as well, in an old tradition way.
Each family will have like a plot of land where they can grow these vegetables, onions, potatoes, fresh herbs.
So it's just a natural waterfall that forms with the mountains, snow melt. All this water rushes down and then into the irrigation channels. It's such a incredible scenery. So all the rugs that are handmade by the people that live in these villages, and that is something that's very kind of typical, right, of the AMAZIGH culture, is these rugs that are then sold to the souks around Morocco, and they're all very beautiful and colourful as well.
Visiting Morocco during the month of Ramadan has been a very special experience. It's been very interesting to learn more about Moroccan rituals and traditions. Joining the locals for the breaking of fast and witnessing hundreds of people coming together to pray has given me an invaluable insight into this religious holiday, which brings together people and communities in a very beautiful way. It's an experience that I will never forget.